Peace, love, wholeness, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this, that means this message is for you. So receive it as it resonates. If it doesn't, just let it fly and keep it pushing, y'all. Let's get into another message, Divine Love Chosen. All of y'all are welcome. Come on in and receive these blessings and messages of awareness. Any hating ass karmic energies projecting into my energy, my family, our foundation, and my Divine Love Chosen's energy, you will reap what you sow. You will receive what you deserve. The karma that is meant for you. I may cuss, I may cry. I speak in first and second person and channeling these messages. So if any of that bothers you, that means it's not for you, and that is okay. Gratitude. Let's go ahead and see what needs to be illuminated at this time, here and now, for my Divine Love Chosen. Look, we got intuition coming up right first, okay? I love to see it. And do. Got betrayal. And etheric quartz. Yeah. This is just confirmation, yeah. And then we got speak up coming out, like popping out with it. And then we got grounding at the bottom of the deck too. So yeah, Divine Love Chosen, you could be in this energy where you have been getting grounded. Okay, and Spirit wants you to speak up. Okay, so continue to do so in divine timing. But what this is giving is Spirit is illuminating, like, trust your intuition, right? About severing ties with people who are not showing you or giving you wholehearted love. Okay, people in this energy determined to betraying you, determined to being in this energy of wanting to hurt you, right? Your intuition is on point. You're not questioning yourself the ways, like in the last reading, what we had got was intuition over here in reverse. Okay, the ways in which the karmics want you to, you know, make you seem like, or make you feel like your intuition is off for walking away and cutting cords. If it's not wholehearted love, right? If they're in this energy consistently and persistently trying to betray you, trying to hurt you, your intuition is on point, Divine Love Chosen. You ain't tripping, okay? And you for damn sure ain't tripping for nothing, okay? Just period, yeah, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I feel like for some of y'all, Spirit could, or the energy I was picking up on after like getting grounded, what's that word called? Yeah, it's very rare that like I will align with somebody or some people and feel entranced by their energy. But it's a beautiful thing when it happens. And I feel like Spirit wants to remind you, right? Just because you align with certain people that are, you know, genuinely to their core bad fruit or bad apples to their core, right? Because we all, ain't nobody perfect, but when you align with those people, Spirit is reminding you that for all of the, bad fruit that fall, there are sweet, ripe fruit encouraging you and waiting for you that you are meant to align with, right? That is encouraging you. That is also walking in their truth, in their righteous path. That isn't overcame by society and the algorithm and the propagandas and the egomania. Gratitude. Spirit is saying, what your mind doesn't remember, your body does. Your heart does. Your spirit does. Okay? Or not, let me just say this, because your mind remembers, but what your mind doesn't know, your body does. Your spirit does. Your DNA does. Okay? So be where you are, here and now. Let's see what needs to be illuminated at this time, because we ain't finna sit up here and talk about the betrayal. Sometimes, depending on, the energy, I will feel called to name names. But I'm not gonna name names, but I will be called to do like more specific types of readings. And so yeah, my last reading, it got a little bit more specific. Okay. And Spirit is like, it's okay to grieve these people that have lost you. Okay? Clarify this energy. What do you want to be illuminated at this time? Yeah. Somebody was in that energy. They wanted to steal your intuition. Imagine that. Like, let's be so for real. Let's be so for real. That's delusional as fuck. Okay? Thinking that you can take somebody's intuition. Thinking that you can take somebody's anointing. Please. Please be for real. Yeah. What they wanted for you is happening to them. Okay? They could be feeling out of touch. They could have betrayed their own spirit, their own spirit guides, their own spiritual team. Yeah. Because they was really in the energy of preying upon your death. Imagine that. Like, folks really gotta be real life on some other shit, okay? Stuck there, okay? Because I'm picking up, mind you, this is folks who is preying upon your death, but at the same time hoping and wishing and praying that you would show up on their time, all the time, you know, day in and day out, revealing everything you got going on, you know, just telling all your business because they want to be all up in your business. They really, you know, these people are very emotionally immature. These people are no different from the oppressors. In my eyes, in my ancestors' eyes, in my spirit team's eyes, don't matter what you look like, don't matter where you come from, it don't matter how connected you feel like you are to your ancestors or to your background. If you are in this energy, committing to hoping and wishing and praying upon somebody else's downfall, hoping and wishing and praying upon a group of people's death, any people's death, with wicked intentions and ill will, it doesn't matter if you're not overt about it and extreme about it the same ways in which our oppressors have been. If you are in that energy, abusing spirit in that way, you are just as wicked as them people. And you don't get a pass because of what you look like. So somebody could have been in the energy strategizing about how to do this. They don't know you, divine love chosen. You are a master alchemist. You have survived death many times. You are not ashamed or afraid of death. Death is sacred to you, just as much as life. Clarify this energy. Somebody could be in this energy who was in the energy of planning or trying to organize something or organize a betrayal because they couldn't deal with the fact that they lost you. Mind you, divine love chosen, they didn't lose you. They are having to face their ego. They didn't lose you. You're still here. Imagine that. Imagine that. Somebody is, or a few people, this is giving multiple people, okay? But they're in that energy, hoping and wishing and praying upon your downfall because they're so heartbroken in the energy, feeling like they lost you. They lost access to you. They lost a relationship with you. They lost some sort of they lost you. Okay? But you're still right here. If they really wanted to, they would surrender their ego. If they really wanted to, they would make peace offerings. They would do the work that it takes to still be a part of your life. They would do the work that it takes on themselves to still be a part of your life. Okay? So it really don't make no type of sense. Okay? I mean, it makes sense. I understand the delusion. I do. But it's like, you see how, you understand how the ego got, folks tripping in circles, running in circles. What's that called? What's that saying? What you gonna call it? Like is it a chicken with the head cut off or something like that? How the chicken keep running with the head cut off, but it keep running in circles, or whatever the case may be. Okay. Or you could think about it like a dog running in circles trying to bite its own tail. Or you could think about it in a sense of a snake eating itself. Okay. It's almost like, and I feel like each level of what I just explained has a difference, has different levels, okay? Levels to it, right? In the spiritual realm, but in the sense of feeling like you can just even move or walk in the energy of hurting people, betraying people, wanting that for other people. That's like saying you want that for yourself. You want people to betray you. You want people to lie to you, deceive you, and hurt you. Okay? Just period. In those tears that I just explained with the animals, it's like it just made me think of something real deep. Like, it's one thing to self-inflict your own transformation. It's another to just be out here feeling like you must hurt somebody, you must harm somebody. Okay. But protect yourself always. And that's what you're going to do, Divine Love Chosen. You're going to protect yourself against any and all ill will and attacks that may come your way. But the true Divine Love Chosen, y'all is not initiating hatred or war towards anybody. Y'all have outgrown that karmic energy. That doesn't resonate with your spirit, with your soul, with your core at all. That's not you. That's not who you are at all. And it's okay to accept that, even if society doesn't accept you because you're not willing to be who you're not, just for their acceptance. Just period. Wanting to hurt people, wanting to harm people, wanting to be a part of, wanting to use people, manipulate people. Wanting to be in this egomaniac energy to the point of no return. Too engulfed in ego, too engulfed in these propagandas. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. Yeah. You could have learned these lessons with your own family, Divine Love Chosen. There could be somebody's family in their energy who is living and learning these lessons. They're being treated how they treat others. My baby Juju being is such a blessing. The Divine Most High knew I needed her. And the way you love Divine Love Chosen, you could get attached to people that you align with. And I feel like you're in this period of your life where you are setting your boundaries and being made to learn your lessons and stand on your boundaries. Focus on yourself, okay, and your foundation. Because you can get attached to people that you love and align with and want to love, right? You recognize yourself and the people that you align with. You recognize the love, the vibrations, the energy with people that you align with. But you've learned a lot of lessons from aligning with certain people in your past who, mad unprovoked, just go out of their way to destroy their own lives by trying to come up against you and attacking you and getting too much into their ego, feeling like they can do it, or you know, feeling determined, thinking that they can move you, essentially feeling too determined, thinking that they can take you out of your purpose and out of you being exactly who you are and being rooted and centered inside yourself. They really, you know, their ego won't allow them to surrender to spirit, to divine love. And you're learning to detach, to stay detached, but still open enough to allow yourself to grieve, of course. Because you already know this, Divine Love Chosen. I just feel like you're more so in that energy because you've been through it a lot, right? With people that you align with, especially online, especially with these wicked elites, okay? You've aligned with some good-hearted elites as well, but and some, you know, elites that need healing, right? They have good hearts, but they just need deep healing. But you've also aligned with them really, you know, too far gone wicked elites as well, determined to try and to, you know, hex, jinx, and curse you. But allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to grieve, right? Don't get too hardened because, you know, it is what it is. And I praise God. I praise the Divine Most High for restoring my faith and restoring my hope in humanity. Aligning me with other beautiful individuals and keeping me at a distance, keeping me in a space of maintaining my boundaries so that I don't get too attached, so that I do stay focused. Because you're not codependent, Divine Love Chosen. You're not codependent. There could be people, you know, watching you online, feeling trapped in their head, trying to strategize, trying to figure out what it is you got going on or how it is you're moving, trying to figure out your next move or your next move so that they can try to send their ill will. But it ain't happening. They can say what they want to say when they're engulfed in the propaganda, when they're engulfed in the algorithms. You've created your own mask. while they're overcame by the mask that's placed on them through these algorithms and propagandas, while you've escaped that and created your own mask, inspired by your ancestors that are within you. Your ancestors moved through you, lived through you, and moved through you. These egomaniacs won't really understand that though. They're in it for the game, for the fame, for the coins, for the materials. They're not in it for the long run. But you are divine love chosen. So stay rooted in your purpose at your pace. There's conflict at the bottom of the deck. There's conflict. Because somebody could be in that energy trying to have an idea about how to trap you into some sort of relationship, karmic relationship, okay? You know, somebody wanting to try to trap you essentially in some sort of karmic relationship. They have goals to try to inflict their fear, inflict their inflict their low vibrational energy or demons onto you. Okay? But they're overwhelmed because you're unmoved. You see right through all of that. Okay? This could be a karmic past love as well. Okay? You see right through all of that. They're overwhelmed. They're hurting themselves by having even the idea to try to come in and hurt you. Right? Moving with that intention. Mad at themselves. And they want to come bring that energy over to you. And then mad because they can't make it stick. Because you're rooted in who you are, you're always going to speak your mind. Whether they like it or not. They shouldn't be trying to come in with those wicked intentions in the first place. They need to check themselves. They shouldn't even be trying to come towards you on that type of timing in the first place. They need to check themselves. Show some respect. Okay? And they don't have to. They could keep it the fuck pushing as well. What needs to be illuminated? Who needs to be illuminated? Divine love chosen in this energy. Confirmation. Yeah, somebody's heavily in their head. About all the work that they done tried to do upon you. Karmic family. But I didn't pull this, so let's see. clarify. Yeah. There could be a King of Swords in your energy, a karmic past love, trying to confuse your intuition or block your intuition. Even having ill will thoughts, thinking that they can try to come into your home, or try to, trying to project that energy onto you, thinking that they can try to rob your home, or break into your home, or thinking that they could try to come hurt you or harm you, and they can't, because if they did, you'll have free range to defend yourself by any means necessary. Okay? Free range to defend yourself. They could even be having wicked thoughts. This could be like a past love, or a BD, or BM energy, but it's giving masculine energy. So BD energy. Yeah. They're trying to strategize and plan on ways that they can try to ways that they want to hurt you or harm you. You're not afraid of this person. You're going to fuck this person up if they try it. They could even be having ill will thoughts about hurting you and your child. Because they're bored. Because they lack the energy in their lives. Okay? They lack passion about their own lives. Please. Okay? That's what they need to do. They need to heal. In this Four of Swords energy, they need to heal. Do what you gotta do, Divine Love Chosen. You are no longer extending your empathy or overextending your grace or understanding for this person. This person is emotionally abusive, deceptive, narcissistic, in the most detrimental ways. So if you need to take it to the courts, do so. Okay? Because your divine lover, your actual divine lover, your husband, or your husband wife, or your wife, is also healing, and they're not on this type of timing as this past karmic love. Okay? The parent of your children or your child, they're not on that type of timing. Okay? They're not aligning with you with ill will and ill intentions. They are also healing themselves. They are also protecting the children. They don't have evil thoughts about killing you and killing your child over some dumb shit. Okay? Because they're not accountable about being responsible. They swear they want to be tough so bad. But in real life, the Divine Most High was never choosing them. The Divine Most High was on your side when things did get physical. Okay? So best believe that's the type of timing that it's gonna be. This person could be heavily in their head about you aligning with new love. Oh well, fall the fuck back. Just period. Oh motherfucking well. Too motherfucking bad. This person could be in their head about you aligning with your husband or your wife or your husband wife. Oh well. They heavily in their head and regrets. And regret about this Six of Pentacles energy. And regret about how they didn't reciprocate. Not at all. Yeah. They could be in their head receiving karma because you know the truth. You know the truth. They're receiving that karma because you see right to the truth. Your truth cuts through their deception every trip. That's why you and this person can't be aligned for too long. Trying to, well, your intentions, Divine Love Chosen, would be usually, you know, for your child. But y'all can't never stay in alignment for too long because their deception is thick. Their deception is very, their deception is very clear. And you can see right through it. Okay? Just period. And you ain't going for none of that. Okay? None of that confusion and the bullshit. And you don't even want this person on that level. Okay? Yeah. This is the energy you're in. This is the energy you're in, Divine Love Chosen, my empresses. Okay? While they heavily in their head about the judgment that they try to call on your life. All this Ten of Swords that they try to call into your life and into your child's life. Whole time you're in this Nine of Wands energy. Okay, I'm gonna end this reading. Yeah, you're in this Nine of Wands energy. And because they're doing all this hex work and curse work, because they ain't really about that confrontation in real life. They ain't really about living in their truth. You've been guided to walk away. They ain't really about that communication and that truth in real life. So they got to go behind the scenes and try to manipulate your spirit and try to manipulate your energy. They are not that powerful. Okay, Divine Love Chosen, stay rooted. You know who you are. You live in your truth. You walk in your truth. Okay? So that it ain't none of it finna touch you. It's all finna backfire on them. Like it has been. And they still ain't learned their lesson because they just love being on this motherfucking power trip thinking that they doing something and it ain't doing shit. Okay? It ain't doing shit but pushing you and spirit and your ancestors further and further away from them. They ain't fucking with them. Your ancestors is not fucking with these people on that type of assignment. Okay? While you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Abundant. In the way you be. And who you are. And your energy. Okay? So let them be mad. Let them be mad. Alright? Just period. Let them be mad. To be honest, I'm picking up on Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energies, okay? Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energies for the masculine, the karmic masculine. There's another energy coming out, but I feel like I'm gonna save that for another reading because I really don't feel like getting too deep into this energy. But the Queen of Wands is coming out, okay, with this, you know, wanting to cause endings in your life as well. You don't give a fuck, okay? Just period. They could resonate for this reading as well, as the karmic energy. But they mad because you see right through them, okay? But I ain't gonna give them too much energy in this reading. Fuck them. Okay, for my high vibrational Queen of Wands, y'all ain't on that type of assignment. Y'all love to inspire. Y'all love to give life to the people that you love. Y'all love to encourage. Y'all love to motivate and bring that fire, that inspiration to the people that you love. Okay, so that ain't for you, but I definitely ain't tapping into it. Okay, I'll probably do it in the next reading or whenever it comes up again, but it ain't this one. Oh well. I hope it helps, Divine Love Chosen. I hope it resonates. If it do, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. If you need a one-on-one reading, my email is in the description. If you feel called to donate to my business, my Cash App is there too. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.